Greetings, everybody! Welcome to the only show.
Greetings.
Welcome to the only Thursday show that matters. The Game Wizard Show. I'm live a few minutes early. I don't care. Screw it. I will wait until we have a full boat. But I do have some things to discuss. So. And yes, as the title says, the future is bright as of right now. Obviously, that could change on a moment's notice. Life keeps throwing me curveballs and sliders and changeups. You know, I keep sitting on the fastball, and I keep getting thrown all these other pitches. But I have blinders. Not looking left, not looking right. Focused, laser. So, when we get 30 people in here, I will drop some news. Hey there, my boy. How is it going? It is going good today. Today, you know, any day is a day, but today is a day, you know. I made about $100 today in the store, which is good. I'm sitting on balls too. Aw. AB says Kiwi Gravestone. AB does have a little bit of a point there with the Kiwi Gravestone because Kiwi is pretty much in a grave at this point. Daryl, probably not. I can't guarantee any of that, but probably not. And no, Texas Finest, I didn't find any Narios. But hey. No, like, we only got 12 people in here. Let me wait till we're at 30. I'll give people a few minutes to come in. No, AB, that is not what's going on. Stop with that. I wouldn't say love, Daryl. Frustration, maybe. But probably not love. Maybe, I don't know. Is Joshy living on the streets? No, but I mean, living in Mama K's trailer might as well be the streets. And Michael's workshop, that is not true. AB was saying that earlier in the Google Hangout. That's not what's going on. What's happening is actually happy news. Happy news. Okay, Texas Finest. Oh, he's already jumping in. So I did find out this morning that my credit score is in the mid to high 600s. I found that out. That is one thing I did find out today. I want to say it was like a 660 or something like that. But I think that was, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was Equifax or something. Anyway, tell everyone about the deal you made. Kiwi was whining. Kiwi likes to own half of my stuff. So what happens is I'll buy stuff and then he's like, okay, well, I'm in halfway when you sell it. You know, and he makes these agreements in his head. He's like, oh, well, the only way I'm doing this, I want half the money. You know, and he makes these agreements with himself to where, like with the Snapchats, with the batteries, with everything else, he's like, well, I don't care if I didn't pay any money for it. I don't care if they're your items. I don't care where they came from. But when Wagon Wheel shut down, I bought almost 3,000 movies off of Perler Man himself. You will admit to this. And I spent $300 on these movies. Now, if you guys remember, Josh was also selling movies at Wagon Wheel. When we came over to Oldsmar, I brought in 3,000 movies. Josh brought in like 3 movies. I mean, it was more like 300, whatever. Either which way, most of the movies were mine. And I went to the dollar store and I'd buy movies here and there, whatever. Either way, the movies aren't worth a crap anymore. You have to give them away. I've been learning that when we've been selling a bunch of movies. Either which way, I gave Josh $50 today So that way he's completely out of the movies. Any movies that are currently in my possession are mine and mine only. I did feel like I was buying my own movies back off of him and he was getting free money, but whatever. Who cares? $50 gets him gone. So the rest of the movies are mine and we can move on with our lives. Why? What's frozen? Something's frozen. We still got 20, 23. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Got 23 people in. So Kiwi got kicked out of. No, Kiwi's not kicked out. Kiwi, there's nothing really I can do. I left the booth at the flea market so that way Kiwi would have to fend for himself and be an adult. He's got to pay real money now. It's not just free. No, it's not going to be a prostitute. That is true, AB. Little known fact, when they showed up to collect the money, Kiwi needed a ride to go to the movie theater. I told him, just give me gas money and I'll take you to the movie theater. And guess what? Kiwi said, no, I ain't paying gas money. I'm going to ride with Mama K because she's free. And I'm like, okay, Kiwi, bye. And I left. So, Frozen is at Disney. Yes, I'm aware of that, Coda. Kiwi is the best. Jose Pena, welcome. I wouldn't say that. Oh, by the way, Jose Pena, you are going to be featured at the tail end of the next Kasharsky episode for a second. And also in, obviously, the last episode. So I want to keep you guys updated. Next Wednesday is the 9th, I believe, episode of the Kasharskys. And at the end, there's an amazing trailer for the season finale of the Kasharskys. So stay tuned. Aaron's winning the war. I wouldn't necessarily say that I am winning the war per se, but anyways, yes, Coda. Frozen is a Disney movie. Texas Finest says Kiwi is not the best. If he was, Wizard 2 would be. Yeah, that is true. Wizard 2 would still be alive. But anyway, so yes, so a lot of good things coming up on the docket, I guess, if you will. You and Kiwi will be BFF at the. Well, see, theme park, sure, why not? If we have a planned theme park trip, maybe. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't you claim 2 weeks ago you were going to stream twice? Yeah, she went like 10 minutes ago. Okay. Yes, Herbie, I am going to be streaming twice a week pretty soon because you're going to still get the Thursdays, but you're also going to get on Saturdays when I'm garage selling. I'm going to try and do like a garage sale morning type, kind of like Mustang morning. Only I'm just driving around all the different garage sales. That's not true. I ride some of them, but Mike should be on soon. He's almost done helping his friends sell. Wow. I'm waiting for all the Mike accounts to show up now that he's been on for a good minute. Pretty soon. What is stopping you? April 1st is when that's gonna start. Thank you, Retro Fan. If that is my StreamYard and not Blow, but Blow doesn't normally start till 9 anyway. No, Jose, that's gonna be in the extended cut. Not been around for a while. Let's see. Kiwi couldn't manage money. That's why. I mean, that is true. He couldn't manage the money. If we're being completely honest. Do it. Oh, here. Hold on, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, where were we? Wizard vlogs. AB says wizard vlogs are trash. Hey, we've been doing them for a month now. We got 4 episodes in, and those aren't going to be every week. Wizard vlogs is going to kind of sort of replace the Kosharskis in the sense of like the Kosharskis has like all the interview clips and all that. For now, that's going to be replaced with that. But as far as my big news for the day, I have refinanced the Tucson. I will no longer be making $300 a month payments. I will be only paying like 190 something a month. I think it's 193 a month. And instead of the high interest rate that I was paying, it's down to like 8%. So that is the huge news because that will save us over $100 a month on a bill. And I'm trying to shrink the bills down, get the bills carved down. My credit score is up, like we said earlier. All 3 scores are above 600. But welcome, Texas Finest.
What up, what up, what up?
And if you missed what I just said, I was paying $300 a month on the Tucson. I've refinanced it. It's now going to be less than $200 a month, 190 something. And then the interest rate went from the really high price that it was down to like 8%. So I love how Sean told you not to focus on YouTube and that it wasn't going anywhere, but you still keep doing it. I'm not doing YouTube for necessarily the money, Herbie. If I can get $100 a month or whatever, fine. But I've never done this for the money. I was doing YouTube before money as well. Of course I like getting money, but worst idea ever. Now you won't pay it off for another 6 years. Actually extraterrestrial. What I did was because I still owe the same amount on the overall payment. The total is still the same, and I was gonna have to pay the 9 or 8 or whatever it was in change. I was gonna have to pay that no matter what, Now it's just gonna be. I'm not losing as much money. As a matter of fact, I brought the whole price down like $3,000 because it was going to be X amount of dollars the way before when you add it all up over the course of all the months. And this is actually 3 less. So that is very, very cool. And Herbie says, "Oh, I know you aren't doing it for the money." I should invite Rob, but I don't see him on the thing. What have you been up to, Texas Finest? You hear me? Oh no. What is going on? Why is Texas, you're doing fine. Welcome, Stinky Burner. Daryl, who knows? Maybe. What? Oh no, come on. He's fine. Did you bring your mother with? No, Herbie, I did not. And Fred Herbert doesn't need to be freed. He's not locked away. The future is bright. You gotta wear shades. Oh wow. I don't know about that, Texas Highs. Maybe. And no Retro Fan. That was a dog. Stinky Burner Alexander says classic. Yes, that is true. I kind of in a weird way miss Tyler a little bit, but I don't know what happened to him. I've lost I've lost contact. And Ono says close, number 12. Um, so Robbie got CGC. I don't know if he got CGC canceled. I know CGC's channel went poof, and I don't know if it was the last stream or whenever it was. Robbie popped on for a second and made mention to it, but I don't think he did, but who knows? Congratulations on this. No, Jason White, that is not happening. Herbie, I enjoy doing both forms of the videos, the edited ones and then the live streams. But like I said, I will probably be doing some live streams on certain Saturdays or whatever, showing all the pickups and whatnot. So let me see if I can get someone else to join, because I sent out a bunch of links. And I had one person join, but then he bounced out for a second. If you want to rejoin Texas Finest, you can. I don't know why you left. Okay. Let's see, yeah, you're right. He was lost 7 days. He's Texas Finest now. Who is? Oh, CGC 6.2. Is that your new channel? I just realized that. I didn't realize you had that before. Pointed questions. No, Jason, we're not going to get into that. Okay, so yes, if everybody wants CGC's new channel, it is CGC 6.2. Now let me go pass out a couple more links so I can get some more people on. Where's NG at? I haven't seen NG on tonight. Usually he joins pretty fast. Can't believe I forgot to send a couple of links out. CGC, what about the other one? I don't know. He should be able to get the other one back. There's a way to appeal the decision somehow. Can I get arranged? Can I be trusted? I mean, you were trusted in the first place, and then I think you came on and like banned everybody one day or something. I don't remember. No, Aaron, the other new one. What? The old one is gone. Okay, I guess. I don't even have a red CGC. I mentioned the archive. The archive one should still be up. Wow. Let's see. No, Herbie. That will hopefully not be happening. Let's see. But anyway, so yeah, starting not this weekend, but next weekend, I will be back on the hunt. I'm going to do a bunch of garage sale type videos. I did pick up, I got a Mario Kart 64 at the store. I got a Mario 64 at the store. A few days ago, I got at a pawn shop. I got a Mario World and a Mario is Missing. So those were pretty good. And the goal is to continue. The goal is to continue, in the positive direction that I've been moving in. You know, a couple of years ago when I first got the car, I want to say my credit score was in the pooper. And just in a short amount, my credit score went up 7 points today. One of them did. So things are looking bright. Only by Mario Nintendo winner. That's not true, Herbie. I buy more than just Mario's. Positive direction. No retro fan. Uh, and no Michael's Workshop. That's not it. But I think what else do I got going on this week? I'm looking into. I need to buy another hours of operation sign actually for the door because the one I got it from AB and it's fading. It's fading away. So I got the open sign. That'll work. But I also would like to get another hours of operation sign. Print one. Okay. Well, yeah, I could do that too. But how fast? I don't know about that, Herbie. I'm not in a break mood. I'm just trying to get. I sent Robbie the link. I sent Mike the link. Greg, Steve, Perlerman, Justin. Actually, yeah, I should send my mom the link too. I completely forgot about her. Hey, Steve, you guys are gonna want to get somewhat close with Steve because Steve is here to stay. You'll see more on that next Wednesday. Oh, that's not funny, Jason White. I can't send you the link either for the same reason. Send Robbie on everyone. I don't get it. That's actually not what happened, Andrew. He's already. No, I'm not. We're just waiting for a guest or two to arrive. I sent out a bunch of links. We should have a few people shortly. I know it's mainly. Oh, I'll send Rob. Well, yeah, Jason. I sent Robbie the link. No, none of that. But I am finally happy to be free of the market and free of Kiwi. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Steve looks like RJ if he went on a stabbing spree and had a minor facial reconstructive surgery to evade capture. I don't know if they look that similar. Maybe a little bit. Oh, there's Robbie. Robbie, join the stream. Grand Kasharsky, 2022. Well, no, in terms of saving a few $100s a month, not having to drive all the way up there, you know, And they look so similar if you are in the well, maybe. Again, I don't look that closely. Why did you send Ron the link? He filed a strike. Well, well, maybe we could ask about that. Oh, Mr. Lantern. I don't. That is a new account. Who are you, Mr. Lantern? Are they really that bouncy? I mean, they might be. You never know. Uh, Sorry, I'm Steven. Says who is Mr. Lantern? Wow, 1,000% confirmed. Who is Mr. Lantern? I'm so confused. And CGC is free. He's already created a new account. An intervention. I don't know. I don't know about an intervention. Hello.
What's up?
Not much. Welcome.
Yeah, I figured, you said you invite. I want to see him on the stream, so I might as well come by, say hello.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, I had somebody on earlier, but he bounced out pretty early, and all the other guests I sent links to, for whatever reason, didn't join this week.
I gotcha. So
I'm just trying to have some kind of any discussion, I guess.
So what's up? Hello to everyone in the chat, especially those who can, read my name right, because y'all know who I am.
Yeah.
Robbie P2. So, how's everything going, Aaron?
Well, it's going good.
Wonderful. How's the store doing?
The store's doing good. I made almost $100 today.
Oh, wonder. Hey, that's awesome, man.
I had a pretty good day.
So you got your business, and now I got my own online store. Well, works for my channel and all that. So yeah. But let's see. Well, hey, Sticky Burner Alexander, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to see you here. And let's see. Pleasure to meet you, Katie. I don't know anything like a whole lot about CGC, except he's trolled me in the past, and all I could say, just in my defense, I think, as to why he got taken down is, well, he trolls people. So they have it in a nutshell. So not BS Jason White, but you know what? I could just say, if he just didn't troll people, and people didn't have to report his channel, then his channel would still be around. It's that simple. So, yeah.
Right.
And that's it's just a reminder that for every choice he makes, there's consequences.
Yeah. Do you want me to turn it back?
Jason White, from now on, you have to call me Robbie P2, all right? Otherwise, there's no point in talking to me. Matter of fact, I haven't banned you on my channel, so you shouldn't even be having contact with me in the first place. So, and hello to, I hope that's the real Carrie show, by the way. So, you know what? You can blame me for CGC getting terminated all you want. Ain't gonna change, all right?
Well, welcome Carrie show. I see Carrie shows in the chat.
But But let's move
Okay,
on here.
yes, hi, Aaron and Robbie P2. Welcome, Crystal A.
Let's move on because, hey, coming back from my break from live streaming a little earlier than I planned because I told some friends, hey, I might do some karaoke this weekend. So I figured, hey, let's go live then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. If anybody wants to donate $2 for a song, I'm down. I haven't done one in a while. Last week we did the live stream from the store, and I had Perler Man on the stream for the first part of it. Actually, most of it, and yeah. So we pretty much focused on him because he wanted to thank everybody because they donated a lot of money, and I had a lot of fun last week actually.
That's wonderful.
How do you feel about? I mean, if they can sustain paying their bills, sorry, I'm Steven, it doesn't really matter what they're doing. If they're enjoying their life and they're not homeless and on the street, then you can't really knock it. That's all I'm gonna say.
See. And just look it out. All craziness in the chat here. So.
And Tyler Spare Change, I wouldn't be able to do ice. If it was like a movie on ice, I wouldn't be able to do that. And welcome, Jeff Hart.
Hey, Jeff.
As it is. Aaron, what is up with the deal? The deal has moved farther along. But as I have recently signed an NDA, I cannot disclose any more information at this time. But things are speeding along pretty good, and hopefully we'll get started here shortly. There's more.
There you go.
Oh, what? Oh, okay, hold on. I thought I sent you the link.
Well, you obviously sent me the link. I already got it, so thank you, man. And
there we go. Show us. I don't believe you. No, it's definitely real. You can ask literally anybody in the chats because word gets out, and word is out. So.
Some people are asking, where is Blow?
I don't
Personally,
know.
I don't know and don't care. All right. So.
Yeah, usually he starts during the second half. Aaron, can you give a shout out to AJ Cortez? Okay, well, there you go. Thank you, Crystal A, for that $2 donation. And thank you, AJ, whoever AJ is. AB
And hello to you as well, Crystal. And let's see here.
Robbie is like 900 pounds. I'll probably die before he hits 40. What are you? What? No.
100% false.
I think you should get in here to hear what she has to say. I don't think she would join. She hadn't been joining lately. She only joined that one time, and I think that was it.
Hello,
Okay,
Aaron.
Hello.
Hello, Carrie.
Hi, Robbie.
Okay.
Somebody said $10 to kick me. Oh, sorry, we don't take Monopoly money here.
I was gonna say, yeah. Can you give? Oh, no, no Jose Pena. Thinky Brother Alexander says 666. And then welcome Ashton Ferret. I haven't seen you in a minute, or since last time, I guess. The part says yes, but I don't know what he's responding to.
I mean, if I had a choice, I guess it would be Aaron.
What do we got going?
See, there you go. That's who we're all here for, right?
My head looks like an eggplant. Okay, well, thank you.
We've got 47 people in chat. That's awesome. I'm glad. See,
Thanks, Andrew. And no, I don't want to do that.
earlier in the stream, somebody commented and said I should only do live streams and not the regular videos. But since I've been doing the regular videos more often now, my view count is going like way up. So I don't think you can survive with just streams alone. So
And then also I can hear
Shenferret says, I'm going to disagree with you on that, Shenferret, because, I'd be honest here. I think
more of
Carrie
the
is a nice
lampshade?
person on the inside, all right?
Which way? This way. There's the lampshade. Unblock Jason? I don't know. We might.
And
We might not.
Shenferret also says, Aaron decides to have two people who think other people's live streams are their own. Whatever, Shen. And
ladies and gentlemen, American. Wow.
I just thought I would come on because Aaron doesn't have a lot of guests on right now, and I haven't been able to come on the panel because I'm sometimes streaming on Thursday, but I'm out of town right now, and they're all busy eating and doing other things right now, and I ate earlier, so I thought since I had some time, I'd be able to come on and chill on the Aaron show for once.
Yeah. You can't even pronounce Ashton correctly. Who are you talking to, Ashton? Is this the end lesson? No, this is not the end. I'm going to probably go till 10 o'clock. So we got a good hour and a half left.
Retro Fan says, Aaron, Robbie, and Carrie, I'm in the trifecta of hell.
I mean, I've
Can you
heard
tell us
different
what it's
things
like?
the rumors are about Pick Rob or Robbie PC Vlogs, as he likes to be called, or that he goes by now. So I
They're
don't
all
know
just
if
that,
he's
and they're
a
all
peeping
false.
Tom, if he likes to talk to kids, or if he likes to message kids, or if he has kids on his channel, or what all the deal is with Robbie.
Ooh,
But
Papa
no,
Jerps.
I don't agree with talking to kids. No, I don't agree with trying to look at child porn or any of that stuff that's not good for people or for the everything.
Okay, so Papa Jerps has a
Just
question.
let you know, Carrie, those are all false.
Sal is my favorite Impractical Joker.
Those are all
And
false.
Mattman
I know
denied it
better
all
than
in
to
the beginning
talk to
too,
kids,
and then we all
Papa
found
Jerps.
out that it
especially
was
online
There's
here.
Sal, there's
just a
Joe,
rumor and
there's
that it was
Brian,
true.
and there's James,
Yep.
and then Drew.
That video, if you don't mind me asking, are you talking about a video by some guy named Lollipop Cop? Because that one I know for sure it's 100% false. And the best way I could prove it is that all he did was take clips of my actual videos and put them together to make it look like what he's saying is right. But if you actually watch, all my videos all the way through, then you'll see that I don't, talk to kids like that. I don't interact with kids like that at all. So it's just basically trolls are doing that just to get attention. So, it's up to you to believe whatever you want. I'm just saying the trolls are doing that just to get attention. And
I know the trolls can do a lot of things and manipulate our videos. It's not going to happen.
So
I'm sure they can manipulate a lot of my videos to show different things.
See? Yeah, that's unfortunate. They'll do that because they can't, they don't have creativity. Like, this is their form of creativity, which to me I think are the lowest forms out there. And it's like they suffer from poor self-esteem. And they think that bringing us down is going to make them feel more superior.
Speaking of
Hate to
things,
tell 'em that
Aaron,
formulas
how are you
fail.
doing with the whole Laurel stuff that's been going on?
I'm getting through all of it. Like I told them earlier, things are actually turning around a little bit for me. My credit score's going up. Trying to get my bills down a little bit. I think when everything's all said and done, everything's all going to turn out for the best. So
What do bills have to do with Laurel? I mean.
I mean, not much, but like I said, we've already had countless numbers of discussions on all that other stuff. What does it
Yeah,
say?
so are you guys going to stay together? Or not
Probably,
stay
yes.
together? You're going to probably stay together. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of all of that other stuff was old news.
So yeah, it was old news, yeah, because it goes back to like October, right?
Right.
Was like the
Well,
last time. So I mean, yeah, it's older
a
stuff.
lot of all that was like 2 or 3 years ago anyway.
Yeah, it started from like a couple years ago to like October.
So 5RF?
What is, hold on. Robbie creates slowly destroying, what's a BM? Is that like a DM?
I don't know what that is, and I don't create that kind of stuff. So, I think he's gotten me confused with someone else. Or it's just a troll. They just want the attention.
I mean, me and Dylan talked a little bit, but we didn't really. I mean, I don't know if I really want a relationship with Dylan or anything like that.
I noticed Scoundrel Studios is live. It's just the Pizza Bandit strikes again. I think that's Bits.
I mean, I try to be faithful to like all my relationships. Sometimes that doesn't always happen, but I try to be faithful to everyone.
Robbie, who's Jack? He said, did Jack win the lottery?
Jack is going to get himself in a lot of trouble, I can tell you that, because of that he's pretty much leaking out my phone numbers to my parents, and they're tired of it. So now I'm trying to tell him that, and that's why he's banned from my channel. He's never going to get on. He's personally to me, he's never going to get unbanned. I've tried reasoning with him several times, but the only reason why I give up is because
Tyler
simply
lives in a
it
whole
doesn't
other
work.
state, so why would I want to? Why would I go all the way to Florida just to ride in Tyler's Corvette?
Oh,
I mean, there's people that have Corvettes here in Missouri. I'm sure I can find them as well.
Yeah, I
if
actually
I had to ride in a Corvette.
I actually rode in Tyler's Corvette at least once. I know for a fact, and that it drove really fast.
I'm sure I could test drive a Corvette if I wanted to, just to go test drive one. If I wanted to test drive a Corvette, I'm sure I could go test drive one.
Big Capone.
No, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't want a relationship for one right now. And two, I've explained this before, but I don't know if Robbie's really my type. He's probably too close to my age for one thing. And you guys know I date guys that are a little younger than me. Not a lot younger than me, but a little younger than me. So, I mean, my age bracket now is usually about 25 to 35 or close to maybe 38. I don't know how old Robbie is. How old are you, Robbie?
36.
Yeah, I mean, he might fall in like, because I'm dating guys a little closer to my age sometimes. So he's, I don't know.
All in all, I mean, all that matters is only you know when you've met the right guy.
But yeah, I'm not ready for a relationship right now or anything.
Okay. I understand. So, I mean, I know somewhere out there is the right person. So, but, well, Aaron Kosharski's White Knight. Well, here I am on stream. So, So, and hello, Capone. Capone, hey, I hope you like those stickers you just got.
I'm weird. I can be weird, yes. I'm just not ready for a relationship or anything more than friendship.
Knowing someone saying people with herpes shouldn't be allowed to date, should be illegal. I 100% respectfully disagree.
Oh wow, RGT just commented and he put, Aaron, WTF is this? LOFL. I figured we'd try something different this week, Sean. Last week we did a store stream, and we had Mama K, we had Josh, we had Perler Man, we had me. You know, it was like a big store stream. You know, but I decided to.
I don't know. Is there a 30-second carry challenge? I
Where?
don't know what the 30-second carry challenge is. What are you talking about, Michael's Workshop? Is that supposed to be the chance challenge? Isn't that the chance challenge?
For those asking me to show my face, I am showing my face. It's a picture
Essentially,
of my
Sean,
face. It counts.
if you want to know the real reason as to what's going on tonight, I sent out a ton of links, and I'm trying to have like 5 or 6 people and get like a discussion going. And so far, we've only had 2 people join.
Usually, every time I come on here, Retrofan usually comes on here and asks me a million questions. Where's Retrofan?
He's in there, but I think he's waiting to join Blowstream later.
Oh, he's waiting for join Blowstream. Okay.
I have no clue.
I think technically they want Robbie to turn on his camera. I don't know why Robbie's not on camera either, but that's
I just don't
his
feel like
decision.
cammering up right now.
That's his decision. But
You look good that way, Robbie. Oh, what?
Well, thank you.
Princess Leia.
I'll answer most questions, Retrofan. I may not answer every question, but I'll answer most questions. I'm not going to answer a whole bunch of sexual questions, though.
Retrofan says Carrie has too many rules to interview her. Well, I think whatever. It's her channel. She can
I don't know who that is.
run them however she wants. See? I mean, I got rules too. I know some people complain, but like all I just say is somebody said you had to come.
You should kick anyone that you know. I was already offered $10 earlier, and I turned that. Well, I didn't really turn it down per se. He just didn't show any of the money, and plus it was only $10. You know.
It's called a bribe. Wow.
I know.
Let's see. Here.
I'm out of town. I don't even have any of that stuff with me. So the Purple Beast is at home. So I'm out of town.
Let's see. I'm here full.
Let me tell Carrie about the last thing you ate. What? If this group went to Disneyland, Aaron would have to push in a mega wheelchair. I think we have a mega wheelchair. I don't think they have.
I'm in Indianapolis right now. Indianapolis, Indiana.
Aaron Kosharsky's White Knight. I can answer that for you. My biggest problem in the past has been debt to income ratio. I am trying to fix that. And lower debts and raise, income. Matter of fact, I want to show you guys something. Something very interesting is happening in the market right now. And this will only take.
I'm visiting my great aunt who I haven't seen in over 30 years, and my cousin who I've never met. It's my second cousin, my mom's first cousin, her daughter. Yeah, I'm in Indianapolis. We're leaving to go home tomorrow. We've been here since Tuesday.
So as you guys can see, give me 2 seconds.
Nice little graphic you got there. But anyway,
I
got a few more things to do, so I'm going to get going. So thank you, Aaron, for having me up here. Pleasure to meet you again, Carrie.
Okay, here,
See you all later.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night,
See
Robbie.
you later. Oh, there goes Robbie. Okay, well, he's gone now, AB. So much for that. Anyway, if you guys will notice, as of yesterday, actually, I am back above the 10K window. And one of the things I wanted to show you all, a few different things. First off, I remember a certain somebody, I won't mention names, said that Ethereum would never pass 3,000 again. And lo and behold, it did just that. And matter of fact, it did it yesterday. Is when it first blipped. And it looks like it's on the way up, but that's not even the main important thing I wanted to show you. Most of my gains.
Yes, Evie, my biatch. What's up?
Most of my gain. Oh, hold on. It didn't quite hold. 1994. It needed to hold. I don't know what they're going to count that because they were saying that if well, no, that's for tomorrow. If AMC can hold $20, I know it says my average is 25. I'm still down 500 or whatever. So you should have sold before. Well, yeah. Well, no matter what you have to pay, but if I hold it for longer than a year, it's no
Adam,
longer.
what are you doing?
It's no
What
longer
are you
happening.
doing?
Anyway, what they're saying is if AMC can hold $20 tomorrow, if we can
You want to say
end
hi?
the week at 20 or above, it's going to skyrocket. You know? Any of you remember? Wow.
Yeah. You want to say hi to Aaron and the people?
But now you have. Oh, I already read that. It's not a congrats on breaking even, Richie, because I'm actually up in Ethereum. Here, I'll show you. Right here. Average cost 19 and change. I'm up 2,336. I'm up $2,000 on that one. And what clued me in, by the way, to that there was something big happening in the market is GameStop was trading pretty darn low. $77 on March 14th. And just earlier this week, it was in the 90s on March 21st.
What is this
And
about stocks? Is that
yeah,
what we're talking about?
yeah. And then March 22nd, it jumped from $90 to
Okay. See you
123,
later, Adam.
and then it was like 150. Yeah, but anyway, I don't want to bore everybody, but yeah, my account's back above 10,000 for the time being. And quit trying to get rich quick schemes. This is why your debt income ratio is always out of whack. You don't plan for it. Well, that's what the stock market is me planning for the future. I want to keep buying different things, and as my money grows, the whole reason why I'm into Ethereum isn't necessarily.
I had some chocolate chip cookie dough and Reese's from Dairy Queen yesterday.
Oh wow!
Ice cream.
But yeah, it's not necessarily to get rich quick. I got a plan, and when Ethereum hits a certain point, I'm going to sell it, and then I'm going to take that money, and I'm going to put that money into dividend payers like PSEC. PSEC, and I'm going to look into what other ones are good dividend payers like AT&T, and every month these companies.
Yeah, let's give the ice cream to Adam.
Going to be paid. I actually like cookies and cream ice cream. I like that one, and then when I go to Steak and
Adam
Shake,
can't have garlic.
Steak and Shake, I've lately been getting what is it? Not cookie dough. Birthday cake shake. Welcome. Welcome, Justin.
Who's here?
That is my friend Justin.
Hello, Justin.
Assuming he's getting his mic ready.
He's on mute.
Yeah, I see that. Aaron is practicing his no. My coffee break face is gonna be way different. I did get my hair cut this week, so that's shorter, and I got to shave. I got a few things, but this mad money for yeah, it is. I am the Jim Cramer of the wizard world. The wizarding world.
Yo, what's up, broke ass?
That's a love. Welcome.
I hear him now.
Yeah. Well, no, he was getting his stuff ready. But yeah, so that's pretty much my week. And if anybody is wondering, It's actually funny that Justin joined because he's the one that gave me the advice, which I took immediately, I might add. And I'm already going to start seeing improvements. So there we go.
I'm glad you took that advice.
Yeah. They're calling me Jim Cramer now. I'm like the Jim Cramer of regards.
Of course, somebody had
I'm
to
pretty
call
sure
me.
Jim Cramer
back.
sucks, man. A lot of his shit sucks.
What, you don't like him?
A lot of people say that he's terrible at advice right now.
I mean, I've never
Can
really
you hear me?
listened to. I don't follow what he says specifically.
I can't hear myself.
Yeah, we can hear you. I thought you were trying to be the new Scott Squatch, which is a joke. No, I'm not trying to be the new Scott Squatch. I'm trying to be my own person. But, I want to I want to get to the point where I'm getting at least 500 in dividends a month. And I know that's going to require a lot of work. I got to put a bunch more money in, but it is feasible. And as I said earlier, they're saying if AMC holds $20 at the close of business tomorrow, that will be a huge blow for the hedge funds that are trying to short them down to zero. Because the hedge funds are getting all excited. Oh, they're down to 15, 14, 13. And then out of nowhere, it shoots from 13 all the way up to $22 this week. It's gone down a little bit, but if it can hold the $20 price tag tomorrow, they're saying next week it could explode.
Okay, I'm back.
So now I'm not necessarily saying the big squeeze, the mother of all squeezes, but it could go to like 30, 40, because remember the first time it shot from like $8 up to, what did it shoot up to? It was like $25. And then from 25, it shot all the way up through the roof to like 70. So welcome, Mr. Toenail. I'm assuming that is Retro Fan.
God, you're good.
Well, I did. I know how you guys are, and who else would put my toenails?
Yeah. What do you think those toenails carry? Would you suck on them?
No.
I don't blame you. I'll probably drop.
I'm not into that.
Probably dropped a blow stream probably a little bit here, but I wanted to chew Robbie out for being.
Yeah, he left before I had a chance to.
Yeah, he was acting creepy on one of the streams, asking to massage people and trying to hit on underage people.
I will ask your opinion, even though I'm pretty sure I already know the answer. What is your opinion on the whole refinance?
I tried to press you on details. I mean, one thing we both can agree on is you're terrible at math, right?
I was actually halfway decent in school at math.
Okay, so you said your original monthly payment was $3-something?
Yeah.
And how many payments did you have left?
More than 3 years, because I want to say it was like a 5-year term or something.
Okay, and you renegotiated that to, what did you say, 193?
Yeah, 193 a month.
For how long?
How long? It's about the same term, but obviously it wasn't going to be necessarily shorter, because the lower the payment, it would stretch it a little bit. But like I said, the overall price, like when I called my previous place, would have been like some stupid number. This is $3,000 less than that stupid number.
Well, banks will tell you anything. So I don't trust what they say. I want to know what you're paying. So if you extended your duration of your loan from obviously 3 to 5 years, you're paying an extra 24 months at a lower rate.
What was the interest rate? Did the interest rate change?
Oh yeah, it was like 20 before, and I was like 8. So
you're at 20% interest rate, and now you're at 8%.
Right.
Right, but Aaron, see, you understand what I'm trying to tell you? You may be paying less interest, but you're paying it over a longer period. So I mean, like if you had 3 years left on your loan, and now you're going to 5 years, you're paying an extra 2 years of interest. It's at a lower rate, sure, but I mean, eventually that's going to catch up to what you owe them, right?
Right. Well, that's why I was saying I went and did all the numbers. My main goal, though, out of this, it lowers my monthly bill by over $100 a month.
Someone's got to throw a spreadsheet joke in there for me.
Oh
Um,
yeah. This is
Let's
perfect.
see, over $100 times
What does the actual
24, so you're
paperwork
still
say
going to
that
be
they gave you on the
paying
bank?
why can't you just say how many months the new one's for?
24. That's 2 years is 24 months,
Well,
so
I got
that's
it. I got it
still
for the max. It was either
$2,400 you're
5 or 6
paying.
years or something
That's
like
still
that.
$2,400 you're paying that you didn't have to pay before.
Right. And
And
like
it,
I said, most of this is a moot point because they're loaning me whatever the remaining balance was. Like, say I owed 9 grand left on the car, they're paying that 9 grand off, and then they're re-loaning me the same 9 grand at the better rate, and hopefully I will just be able to pay that off, beforehand. I don't plan on, doing this the entire term anyway. I just, for
my
the
mom
time
did a
being,
whole lot of
so I can get more
refinancing on
money
our
together, I
house
want to lower
years
the
and
payment.
years and years, and it didn't turn out good. And we
Okay.
eventually got our house foreclosed on up in St. Louis.
Carrie, what do you guys owe between you and your mom on that house?
I don't see the bills. I know it's a lot less than our rent was. Over $100 less than our rent, and it
Well,
includes taxes and insurance.
how do you guys owe anything on that? Didn't your grandma own it outright?
Yes, but then it went to her and her two sisters, and it appraised out around 60,000. So then she only had to pay 45,000 because she owned a third of the house with her equity. So we got it for 45,000. So she borrowed 45,000 or whatever it was on the house. So I think our payments are less than 200 a month as well for 30 years.
What are you gonna do, Carrie? I mean, your mom is.
I know she's not going to live forever.
She's like 75, right?
She's 74, going to be 75 in October.
Are you gonna be able to afford that place by yourself?
I'm going to have to pay a lot less on bills, on other bills. So no, probably not. I'll probably have to get a roommate or something. Or cut back on a lot of stuff.
Is Davion looking for a place to crash?
I don't talk to Davion anymore.
I was going to say, Josh might need a place to crash.
And what's gonna happen when? Well, first of all, does your mom still have a gambling addiction?
She barely goes to the casino. I mean, she goes once in a while, but she doesn't go like every week. She doesn't go like a couple times a week. She goes a lot less than she used to go.
She's not a sex addict anymore, obviously, right?
She never was really.
I heard she was.
She used to have boyfriends and stuff, but she wasn't really an addict.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you got to think
She
ahead.
hasn't dated anybody since we lived in St. Louis, so that's been years ago.
There's no potential senior suitors at her church?
I'm sure people come on to her, but she's not interested.
Yeah, I definitely think you got to start saving money here, Carrie. Quit blowing shit on PS5. You got to have a emergency fund with you.
I mean, I'll get her life insurance and I'll get her a car that I can sell to help pay some on the house and get it paid down.
Or when the nurse comes over there, just take a little bit out of her purse each time. Right?
Welcome, Diego.
I don't know about all that.
I wonder why Robbie left so fast. I was hoping he was going to stay on. All
right, Aaron. So let's go back. Let's go back to what happened between you and Kiwi. Okay, I briefly heard you mention that I didn't realize you got those from Perler Man.
Yes, most 90%.
Could you be a better storyteller and explain that you left the flea market and that DVDs were part of your shared inventory, and that you were going around to pawn shops selling this shit? Did you explain all that?
Right. I was doing all the driving, spending all the gas. Whenever I buy something, my brother assumes that he's half in, whether he paid for half of it or not. And that's not usually how the real world works. Like I said, I brought in like 3,000 movies into this booth almost 2 years ago, and he brought in like 3. It wasn't 3, it was more like 300. But like 10% of the movies were brought over were his, and most of those were Blu-rays. I bought all of Perler Man's DVDs. There was almost 3,000 of them. That's mostly what was being sold. And he wanted half the money. I spent $20 in gas driving around. Oh, hey, we got Mike. Welcome, Mike.
All right, so explain. You left the flea market, right? You posted that episode.
Yeah.
And so basically explain to them. So what, you had to give Josh how much today?
I had to give him the agreement was I give him $50 and he's out of all the movies. Now that being said, he's got more movies in Mama K's storage unit. So would those movies then be mine, or are those still his?
All right, I can't hear. Let me come right back.
I don't know. If you and another thing that I forgot to mention. Well, I think I did mention it, but my brother was the last one to pay on the booth rent for last month, and he owed $75. And when we went to switch it into his name, the lady at the front office was thinking she was doing me a favor, and she wiped away that 75 and just charged him the $100 deposit. But he should have paid the $100 deposit plus the 75 he owed for last month. So he should have paid $175. But she didn't realize how we had the split going, so she accidentally wiped away him owing $75, which it's messed up for us because we paid on time, we paid the full amount, and then he gets a price break. So in theory, the overall booth went down 75, and we should each get a $25 price break. Josh doesn't feel he has to give us that.
Okay, Aaron, I'm probably gonna need to go and spend more time with my family here
Okay.
because I'm leaving tomorrow. But I wanted to come on for at least a little bit and
Yeah.
visit with everyone.
Okay. Yeah,
It was good to see you guys.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Later, Karen.
So I mean,
All right, Aaron, you're missing the point. This payment was you guys separating professionally. You're not going to give him any more rides. You're not going to be doing any more business with him. Are you committing to that publicly?
Right. If Josh needs to go somewhere, it's going to be a no. The only caveat to that will be obviously Universal Studios will not count in that deal. You know,
Aaron,
if we're going to Universal, that's fine. I'm talking like business transactions. You know.
So if Josh finds a good deal, which he always does, Snapchat glasses, Pokemon watches, defective medical batteries, Josh, that's all Josh. None of that to you. You know that, right?
What I specifically told Josh is there's no more of this halfway deal shit. If you find something, if you have money for it, buy it. If not, you either let me buy it and it's all mine, or I guess he might want like a finder's fee or something, but there's no more splitting things 50-50. Either I own it 100% or he owns it 100%. There's no more of this, oh, well, I'm going to pay $5 and be in half. No. Either he buys it or I buy it. There's no in between.
Aaron, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Josh is better at this retail arbitrage thing than you are by a lot.
Right, but I'm not going to let him be in 50% on something because he never pays the 50%. He'll pay like little as possible, make me do all the driving, the warehousing, and all the work that normally would cost the most money, and then he wants to benefit 50%.
So Aaron, I just bought a video game collection tonight, and I was at the dude's house, and he had a Pokemon watch, and I was like, "Did you get that from Aaron?" He's like, "Yeah, I got it from Aaron at Mosey." I was like, "Oh, he made good on the Pokemon watches, because what did you sell those watches for?"
The remainder of them sold for $2,000 at Retropalooza.
And you sold the case to someone for a good chunk of change.
I made about $4,000 off all the watches total.
And the storage unit was $500.
Yeah, it was like $650, but I also had a complete in box Super Metroid in there that went for $2 something by itself. So yeah, that's
who found the storage unit.
Well, the guy that sold us the storage unit had sold me specifically a storage unit before. He contacted me. This time, somehow he ended up contacting Josh first. He had both.
That was my question.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, he contacted Josh first. And as always, Josh didn't have. Josh, like we went to an auction a few weeks ago, and Josh didn't even have money to raise his hand. You know, Josh goes to these places and finds these deals, but he has no money to put into it. And yet he wants half the money back out of the sale when he can't afford to buy any of these in the first place. That's my complaint. If he was fair about it and did it the right way, then sure, we could do it, but he's not. So from now on, we aren't going to be able to split things. It's either I find it and buy it, he finds it and buy it, whatever.
I mean, I'm super happy for you that you made this realization. I'm just curious, like, what got you here? Because I know you probably already answered this. I'm just late to the call because, like I said, I was just buying that shit. But I'm curious.
I mean, it's like they said, Snapchat. A bunch of deals that have gone sideways. I gave him $150 towards a T-shirt he was buying. We were supposed to split on, and I never got my money. I never got my 150 back. He ended up selling the shirt, getting a bunch of stuff and some cash. I never received any money back out of it. You know, it was a big ordeal. And then he tried to say dovetail that into the batteries and say, "Oh well, the battery cancels this out, so I don't owe you for this."
Yeah, it's a classic rescue move.
Right. Oh, Mike, you didn't hear this yet, but I refinanced today on my car. So instead of paying like 20 something percent, it's down to like 8%, and the payment went from 300 down to less than 200. So
Yeah, I saw you publicly posted your credit score for some reason.
well, that's one of. That's not like, I don't think that was the main one, but that's one of. And things
Good
are
for you,
looking.
man. You're making all the right moves. Fucking investing and getting out of the flea market when you're making $9 in a weekend just does make sense. So good.
Yeah, no, everything's slowly starting. And as I just told them a second ago, when we paid our booth this month, Josh was $75 late, right? And we went and switched the booth in his name, and he needed $100 deposit because they were only doing the free deposit because the Wagon was shutting down a couple of years ago. So that's over now. So he has
Hey,
no
Aaron.
$100. What?
When are you going to get a brand new wife, man?
What?
I heard
His,
him.
uh,
I heard him pretty clearly.
Well, no, I was trying to explain to him about the booth. Anyway, she wiped away the 75 Josh owed, and we should have gotten rebates of 25 each, you know. And
Okay,
Josh,
Aaron, you're starting to sound like a scratch record. Can we get on to a different topic here? All right, so on your eBay, you sold a Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. No manual needs resurfaced. That's your listing, correct?
yes, I sold it twice. The first time I was scammed.
Okay,
And
that's enough.
then
Let me hold on.
obviously I had to sell it as defective
Okay,
because I didn't get the proper item back the first
I
time.
got you, Mike. You sold a game or two in your time, right? Okay, we'll skip Mike. Why didn't you get that resurfaced from a legitimate game store like M&M Games, who has like the capability of resurfacing GameCube?
I mean, I also can resurface GameCube. That's
Aaron, the machine I give you is not designed for really GameCube. Can you do it? Sure. Would I trust it with a $100 game? Of course not. Would I do it to resurface a $10 game? Sure.
But I wouldn't. Got it a little bit better. Like it'll get to a certain point, but then it'll just freeze. You know. Okay, and I figure the case is $40-$50 by itself. So
here's the risk you have. You made it. Keep in mind, you sold this thing for $100 damn. For a disc that doesn't work, that's pretty high. I recently sold the same setup, case and game only. I bought the game for $120 from Toy Addict, and I resold it a month later after beating it for about $110. But mine was like perfect working condition. I'd played the game from start to finish, right. So I knew it worked. But that's pretty risky. $99 plus $3 shipping, and all you're saying it needs to be resurfaced.
Well,
what if they
first time it only sold for $92, and then the second time was like 80 something, I think.
Aaron, the game is unproven. What if they resurface it and it's still broken?
That's why I posted it the way I did. I didn't say it worked. I said it needs resurfaced. There's an issue. You know, I make sure that the buyer knows that before they purchase it. You know, because like you said, maybe my machine isn't as good as M&M's. Maybe they got a local store that has this kick-ass machine, and it might work.
And then I go to your tab on shipping and payments, return policy. Seller does not accept returns. Why don't you just offer returns? It doesn't matter whether or not you want to offer it. The buyer has the right to return anything.
I mean, yeah, I've actually changed that on a couple things because when I called eBay, they said if I do offer returns, then I can get half of my money back in instances where, like before, if they try to scam me or send me back a can of baked beans or something, I can at least get half of my money back.
Yeah, you're good at getting those back in returns.
So
All right, so Aaron, I'm looking at your sold listings. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say roughly 25% of your sales are those defective batteries. All of that is Josh's doing, not yours. And you're selling those things for what, $30 a pop, or 23?
like 22 something.
Yeah, 23 for 1, 40 for 2.
Well, also it goes down. Like I got it set to where if you buy 2, 3, 4, you get them cheaper. Now they're not all defective, as I've noted. Some of these are actually still very good, very workable batteries. But I was just getting low on decent, the really really good ones.
Okay,
So
explain to me how you test rechargeable batteries.
I have a battery tester, and the way I was doing it, as long as they tested out with enough voltage to work, I would ship it. And if anybody had an issue, I would just grab another one and ship another one. Sometimes I'd even let them keep the first one.
And what are your complaints on? What are all your negative feedback?
Well, the one negative feedback was from the Zelda, which
No, the batteries. Aaron, these things work, but people are saying it only works for a minute, then it goes dead. So you're selling these damn well, they charge and work for a minute and they're dead. Like, morally, don't you feel guilty on selling bullshit products like that?
Well, if you're gonna, what I was getting to earlier is I changed the description. I'm no longer selling them as working batteries. They are now being sold as broken or defective. Because like I said, I didn't, I've sold a ton of these batteries, and very few have came back. But towards the end here, there's more and more that are going to start to come back, and I'm trying to get ahead of that, which is why, again, I changed the description.
Beanie Poot says, did someone say beans?
Yes,
yeah, that's Aaron's return policy on his
I don't know
defective
if I
items.
want to go through that again. I sold 120 Game Boy games. I got scammed. He sent me back Bush's beans. eBay gave him the money. eBay will always side with the buyer anyway. The seller doesn't stand a chance. I sat on the phone trying to get a defect removed for like 3 weeks, and they're like, "Nope, we don't care that he sent you back a broken disc. We don't care that you sent him a working disc." And what's funny is, in the case details, all that Zelda buyer had to do was show them a picture of not the disc but the TV. He sent a picture of his TV and got money back. He didn't show the disc. He didn't be like, "Hey, look, this is the same disc that I said." All he showed was a picture of his TV. Didn't send a picture of the case. Didn't send a picture of the disc. eBay sided in his favor purely because he was the buyer, not because he was in the right or the wrong, but because the customer's always right.
In all fairness, the can of beans is probably worth more than the batteries.
I mean, yeah.
Aaron, I got a question.
What?
When are you going to find a new wife?
I do not plan to at this time.
Aaron, have you laid down the ground rules with her to say that if this shit happens again, we're done?
Again, for the 8,000th time, yes, we've had we've already discussed all of that.
Aaron, that wasn't my question. If this happens again, are you going to leave her?
I'm late to the game, so while Aaron's thinking on that, what happened again?
Huh? What?
What happened again to where Aaron should be considering leaving Laurel?
All his friends and family's dick end up in his wife's mouth.
He quickly muted.
I'm not muted.
All right, so Aaron, if it happens again, are you leaving Laurel?
There's a high chance, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's
I can't
good.
I can't predict the future, but there's there's always limits to things, and That's pretty much all I'm gonna say on that.
You got to defend yourself from that bad hand.
Huh.
Has Laurel been physically abusive with you?
No.
That's good.
But Mike, have you found anything good lately?
Yeah, I picked up quite a few collections. I don't know why you didn't come to the warehouse meetup. Like, I get it because like the sentimental aspect of like, oh, last day of Flea-Market ever, but there was like 20 vendors. Like, we had people from CGC and like
Oh,
lots
I
of money
wasn't.
being exchanged. Like, I don't know. I just
I
like it's an
wasn't at the
opportunity.
flea market Sunday.
What's that?
I wasn't at the flea market Sunday. I was at a funeral.
Oh, well, that makes more sense. Sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah. No matter what, I wasn't going to the flea market that day because I was actually gonna go to the event if I didn't have something else planned. So.
Gotcha. Well, make the next one. Make the next event because
yeah.
it was
Is there any
massive.
word on Mosey?
I don't think we're gonna need a Mosey, honestly. With there was like a couple, like I don't know, if it was a couple hundred. How many people do you think showed up?
Mosey was definitely bigger.
Yeah, Mosey was bigger, definitely. But I mean, free tables. There was like easily over 100 people that showed up.
Oh, last Sunday.
Yeah, like the warehouse just was crazy busy.
Well, because when I went to the warehouse that one other time, I made like $50 or something, and most of it was trades, and there wasn't a whole lot of people. But maybe that was just a bad one.
Are you talking about David Michael's show? Is it the
Yeah.
Yeah, Mosey was my favorite one. We got to go someplace fun, cool, and I made hundreds. I made like $400 or something.
Michael's workshop. The answer would be no. I would not.
But
is David Michael still set up at Oldsmar or not?
Oh
No, he hasn't done that in a long time. I mean, he just has warehouse meetups every couple months, and we all just like trade and buy, sell, and trade with each other. But the events have been getting a lot more public to anyone in the Tampa Bay Trade Day group, and typically it's like 20 to 30 people max, and it's like manageable. But it was just I wouldn't say it was out of hand, 'cause, like we did a good job with it, but it was definitely near like Mosey levels.
Are you going to the next event in April? The PlayCon.
Largo PlayCon? No, I'm traveling for the next like 2 months probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because Largo PlayCon it always does good too when I go to that. So I'll definitely be at that. And since I don't have a market to go to on the weekends, anytime there's an event scheduled for a weekend, as long as I'm in town, I'm there.
Are you watching your own store then? Is that what that means now, like going forward?
Yeah, who is watching your store?
I think officially, Saturdays is gonna stay up. Thank God. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so Saturdays are gonna stay the way they've been staying.
Okay.
You know, Laurel at the shop, Aaron's out looking for the Marios, and then Sundays, either I will run the store or I'll just be closed. I'm thinking about just being closed on Sundays. You know,
It's the Lord's Day.
well yeah, Chick-fil-A's closed on Sunday, and they got more business than McDonald's. So,
I got another question, Aaron. This is from Herbie.
if it's
He's got a good question, and he says, "Was Laura upset or mad when the news came out about Dylan? Like, did she confront you when that came out?"
Well, actually, no, it was the other way around. I was
So
the
she
one
didn't. So Laura didn't come to you, and told you in person. You had to go up to and tell her.
Well, neither of us knew. Like there was a lot of stuff going on that day. I was
Neither of us knew. She knew. She participated.
Well, I mean, yeah, years ago, whenever this was going on, obviously. But I'm saying, like, I intentionally took that night off because of some personal stuff that happened, and I never know what's gonna happen when I start up a stream on any given night.
So also, I got an idea for you. Since you have all this free time now, you should do the Whatnots live auction app. You should join that and do some live auctions for your
I
goods
downloaded
in
the
your
app
store.
and I did the preliminary work, but from what I'm hearing, you have to wait like a couple months before they don't just let you sell right away.
I'm on Whatnot.
Did you tell them you were the wizard from YouTube?
I don't
Did
know.
you link to YouTube?
But I think it did. I did get some good advice from Joey, of course. And one of the things I want to do is on Saturdays I'm going to go out looking for all this great stuff. And since I got the weekends off now, I'm going to be able to whatever I find on Saturday, I can list on eBay, and I want to boost my eBay listings.
That's what I'm saying, Michael. Like, half of YouTube is on Whatnot, but Aaron isn't, man. You got to keep up with the trends.
Yeah.
Have you checked your email or the app? See if you got invited?
Here, let me see.
Because can't you just clean up that whole back room? Do your sales there?
Let me see.
And then the whole chat can just go laugh on the fucking Whatnot chat and bid.
Yeah, exactly. Because it won't even be real bidders. It would just be these people probably troll bidding.
Well, fuck. Well, they probably got a obligation to buy it if they sign the terms and conditions.
Maybe I get people buying stuff and not paying for it all the time on like eBay. Okay.
It might be different on Whatnot. I ain't really looked at it. I think you could probably do that. Just hopefully you get a fucking haircut.
I did get a haircut.
When you do these fucking live auctions, is what I mean.
Aaron,
What?
so I'm on Whatnot. I haven't started doing live streams yet because I'm still trying to do a couple things before that. But you can be like a guest on my stream.
Okay.
You didn't sound very enthused.
Like here, I'm in the app right now. How do I know if I'm good to go or not?
You have to do orientation first. So if you haven't done orientation, then you're not a part of it yet.
You're probably going to get an email or something.
Yeah.
What they'll do is they have like appointments, like where basically they bring, it's like a calendar invite, and then you join a stream with everyone else at the same time, and they go over everything with you.
Why is it asking me for a country? Obviously.
Don't feel so special, man, since you're American.
Well, yeah, I'm filling out return address, shipping address. I just put my store address down for everything. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I was just waiting on them. Because somebody told me that they don't automatically set you up. You gotta.
Yeah, it's probably a lot different because it's live auctions, man. It's not eBay.
I don't know if I told you. Remember that auction that me and Josh go to all the time?
Yeah, I go to it too, man. When there's something good that's not going to be overpriced and bidded on.
I won
too
a
much.
down there for $290, but it came out to be like $200. There was like 4 other Super Nintendo games, and then last time we went, I got like 10 Xbox One controllers for $60.
So you bought 10 Xbox One games for $60?
Xbox One controllers for $60.
Oh, okay.
And then I sold them for like 25 each or 20 each or something. I forget what it was. I got like 200 and change out of $60. So it was pretty good. Where is...
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's quick sales for sure.
Oh yeah, and they sold the very next day. So
nice, man. Nice. How's them batteries on eBay doing, man?
They are still flying.
How many of those batteries you got left, man?
Oh, close to 1,000, probably.
Damn, man. That's gonna be your livelihood pretty soon.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's gonna be me. I'll be out on the street corner peddling batteries.
You got a little fucking jacket with some baggies, batteries, and
That's
selling
why.
to some
That's why I
bullshit.
like Pokemon watches. The only thing with the Pokemon watches is they were a little bigger than the batteries. But I want to find a few other things like the batteries that I could have like 1,000 each of. Say I got 5 items that I have 1,000 each of, and I'm selling each item for $20. All I got to do is sell one of each item a day, and that's $100 a day just in $20 sales.
Have you broke even on those batteries?
Well, I paid $60 for all 1,500, and I've made over 10 grand already. What do you think?
And how many of them have come back like defective and given you like a negative review on eBay?
I don't know if I've gotten a flat out negative. I might have one negative, but no, I hardly got any returns. And the few people that had issues, I would just send them another battery because I got so many of them. Well, now
Yeah.
I changed the listing to say broken, defective, as is, because
Like being a straight shooter.
I talked with eBay, and as long as I tell them that they do not work, then they can't get mad when they purchase one and it does not work because
How much are you selling these batteries for?
they're buying them knowing they're broke. I was getting $22.99, $22.49, somewhere around there.
Were you doing free shipping?
Yeah.
So how much was shipping cost? About $4 plus what $1.50 for bubble mailer?
Right, but it was like 3 and change.
The PayPal, the eBay fee.
Or the eBay fee of what, 13%?
Yeah, something like that. Well, the cheapest shipping is anything 4 ounces and under, and I weighed the batteries, and each battery is like 1.5 ounces.
So are you using eBay shipping?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still have to pay like $1 to eBay to use their services. So about $5 plus the $1.50 on the bubble mailer.
Right.
And the eBay fee. So you're what, making maybe $13, $15 per battery?
Right, but if you do the math, 1,500 batteries for $60, it comes out to be less than 5 cents a battery. So it doesn't matter. Whatever I'm making now is profit. I made my money back after selling 4 batteries.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm not downplaying the whole situation. I'm just telling you like it is. I mean, hopefully those batteries sell faster because sooner or later them lithium batteries are going to die.
Right.
I would just sell them on a lot.
Well, that's what I did. I actually listed them. Greg told me himself, list them in a lot as broken, but to make sure they move, list them for half of what they are working. So
yeah, exactly.
If I'm selling them $20 working, do $10. So what I did is I listed a lot of 500 batteries in one lot, $10 a piece. So the ad is $5 grand.
And do you put on your packaging that these are lithium-ion batteries and they can't go through first-class mail shipping services? You actually have to ship them, I believe, by partial.
Because
they can't go into an airplane anymore. It's the law.
They all go. Hold on, let me go grab one real fast. I want to check something. Because actually, I don't think these are lithium batteries. Let me see. Yeah. These don't say lithium. Lithium would say Li. This says Ni. Yeah, I don't know if you can see on the back there. It's probably too blurry.
But all right, Aaron, $20 to put it in your microwave.
It's a battery. No.
$30.
No.
Okay, fine. $15.
Send me a picture of the battery, and I'll take a look at it.
Okay, Mike. You see that number up top?
I see a number on the screen that's not liquid.
Does it say? Okay. See the 10,069?
Yep.
That's my number. 10,069. If you can beat that, then I will blow shit up.
If I can beat what?
Essentially,
I don't give a shit. I'll go to the fucking junkyard right now. Or I don't know. I can just drive down a random street, find a working microwave on the side of the road, and just do it myself.
Exactly. It'd be
And
cheaper.
then you know what I'll do? I'll buy one of your batteries, and then you'll ship it to me. I'm going to say it's defective after I blow it up. I'm going to send a picture of the microwave, and eBay's still going to give me a refund.
Exactly. That's how eBay works. Okay, I just sent you a picture of the back of the battery. Now, what's weird is this one's actually in really good shape. I don't know if you can see that. You can see all white around the contact there, and then this side's all white. The problem was a lot of the ones that looked mint condition like this, they weren't testing at high enough voltage. You know, they had too low of volts on these. Now, I don't know if they could be recharged up because these are rechargeable. So you recharge up and it might still work. Who knows? But the ones that were testing out at the good voltages were ones that had rust on these contacts. Sometimes it wasn't a lot. Sometimes it was the whole battery. You know, they're all in various conditions. Either which way, it was getting to the point where I was running out of ones that were both testing out at high voltage levels and were clean. So that is why I changed the description to just say, hey, broken. If you get one that works, awesome. If not, whatever, they're broke. So. Dan to the K says, woohoo, BH is live. Well, we're over 50 for the time being. I imagine we'll drop to like in the 30s.
So that's what's this? It's a nickel metal hydride battery. So I mean, I believe it is safe to ship it because it's basically just rechargeable batteries or
hold on, time out. Did you just say
batteries.
Did you just say that these are nickel?
Yeah, nickel.
Didn't nickel just skyrocket to 40,000 a ton or something?
Do you have like a whole recycling processing plant in the back of your trailer?
No.
So you can't make no money off of them, man, besides what you're doing.
Because these things are heavy. Like one of them's only an ounce, but when you get like a bunch of them together, they're heavy. I actually called a recycling place and they were going to give me like pennies on the dollar per pound. Like I would have gotten maybe like 5 cents a battery or something, which is what I paid for the stupid things. I'm like,
Aaron,
no,
I need you to pull up your eBay, man. Let's look at these sales for these batteries, man.
Oh God, hold on a second.
Let's see how much you truly made off of them, man.
Oh, I've already done the crunch the numbers on that. Let me log in real fast.
I haven't seen it.
Now keep in mind the current battery listing isn't the original. So when it says,
Pull up the screen share, man. Let's take a look, man.
I don't want to share buyer's information. That's the only thing.
I'm gonna go have dinner, so I'm gonna go. But I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, bye, guys.
Let me figure this out. Sales. Okay. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Yeah, just go to performance sales, I believe. You don't even have to show buyer information.
Okay. Well, that's weird. It's only showing quantity sold of 16. That's not right. Hold on.
Pop it up on the screen, man. Let's see these sales, man.
Okay. Yeah, I'll show you, but I don't know why it's not giving me the actual numbers because there's no way this is correct. Because it's showing here 16 sold for $377.
Well, I mean, damn, boy, I ain't looked at it.
Oh,
let's take the total sales 1,000, boy. Let's see. So total selling cost $130. Taxes and government fees $25. Net sales is $221. Wow. Jesus Christ. They're ripping you the fuck off, man.
what, eBay?
Like quality sold for. You made total sales $104 on these. $42 in selling costs, and your net sales was $55. Taking half of your stuff, taking half of it, man.
Yeah.
What's your selling rating at, man?
I'm at like a 97 or 98%, something like that. And actually, as of April 20th, I will be back in good standing.
Oh, so you're in bad standing. That's
Yeah.
why they're ripping you a new one, man. You're getting charged like $10 extra or 20.
I didn't realize till recently that if I cancel
Well,
an
let me
item,
go look, man. Pull it up.
if I cancel an item for being out of stock, I guess they hold that against you as well.
Yeah, it's a defect, man. Let's go back up. Let's see your sales, your total sales here. So your total sales are what, $1,000, but your net sales is $600, man. You're down 40% of this period right now, or prior time period.
Well, yeah, because the prior period was Christmas, the end of Christmas, January.
So go to your seller level, man. Let's take a look at it, man. So you're below standard.
Look right here where it says defect rate. I'm not even at a 2.
Yeah.
I'm at a 1.
Oh my God.
But that's because they're not going to evaluate me again until April 20th. Once I get evaluated, it says above standard.
Hopefully, man, they might look at it again. You got 7 defects, man, out of 4. I mean, 444. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess, but it is bad because you're below standard.
That's like, I was below standard because I had 12 defects. Because, like I said, I can even show you, or most of those defects were last March.
Oh,
There's 5 defects dropping off.
Damn.
Yeah, I got it almost perfect on I got one item tracking uploaded on time and validated. There's only one.
99% is pretty good, man. So keep going down. Let's see. So transaction sales so far 13,000, and you say 10,000 of that's in batteries, huh?
This is for the last 12 months, though. That 13,000 is the last 12 months.
I mean, how long have you been selling these batteries?
From April 1st to March 31st.
Okay, so I mean, you got 13,000 there. Let's see the monthly breakdown. Let's see the monthly breakdown, man. Let's see. Your monthly breakdown. Jeez. 61 transactions December 2021. So
I just realized something. Do you think we should be showing them this?
What's wrong with it?
I mean, I guess nothing. I don't really care.
Nothing. This is just your record. It's the record, man. Fuck.
But yeah, December was clearly the better month.
Yeah.
And the last 2 has been about the same. March isn't over with yet, but it's looking a little low.
eBay is basically paying your store rent.
I mean, that's part of it, yeah. See, but here's the thing. I don't work it that way. The eBay money doesn't necessarily go to store rent. Like, as money comes in, whatever bill is due, that's what I pay. So if it's my internet bill, I pay my internet bill. If it's store insurance, I pay store. It just depends on what's due at the time. So yes, as of April 20th, I will be back in good standing.
All right, let's see. So when was your last sale? Like, when was the last time something sold here?
Oh, it sold yesterday. Either yesterday or this morning. I sold Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. So are you putting more of your store stock on eBay now?
Yes. I'm also listing a lot. I had a ton of disc onlys. So I listed a bunch of those as well. And AB says, glad eBay is scamming the scammer. As he pointed out, the only reason they're taking such a high percentage, that they're taking, it's supposed to be like 10%, but they take like 15 or 18. I forget what the percentage is once you dip below standard. eBay over the years has been slowly getting more and more strict with this, which is weird because a lot of times, like I said, that one buyer scammed me out of a game. And I got a negative feedback, and I got a defect. Listen to this. I actually called eBay and I escalated the case myself. Say you call the cops on somebody else, somebody's an aggressor or whatever, and you call the cops on that person, and the cops show up, and instead of arresting the person attacking you, they arrest you for calling them. That's what I felt like happened. I escalated the case, and then I got a defect on my record, and they claim they
Oh
won't
my
remove
goodness,
it.
that you should never do that, man. If you have problems, the chat line is free and as fast as fuck to talk to an eBay representative and tell them the case, and that goes on record, man.
Well, I called them. I've called them like three to 12 different times, and every time I got a different answer. One person said, "Oh, just refund the money. There's nothing we can do." Another person said, "Oh,
I
well."
mean, what is this all about? I know I ain't really understand. What is this all about? A battery that you sold?
No, I sold a copy of The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess that I'd
Yeah.
gotten off somebody at the flea market. It was a working copy of the game. I sent out a working copy of the game, and the buyer had a broken copy at his house that didn't work. I didn't know that, and he sends me back a completely different. The back of the disc had marker writing on it, like not the back, but like the part where it actually reads. There was like a little
Yeah.
circular marker line that wasn't on my original disc, and they sided with him because he posted a picture of his TV screen and it showed the screen and it said disc couldn't be read. Didn't say what game was even in the system. It didn't even show the game.
Now,
He just showed
when
a
you
picture
made
of the
this
screen.
listing, Aaron, did you even post an image of this game working?
No. That
Then
is
you should do that, man.
that is the one mistake that I made, and I actually
One
have
photo could have saved you all that.
I
And,
actually
I mean,
I
honestly,
actually
what you should do, you should get some void stickers and put it on your disc, or put it maybe too much because that's a mess, honestly. And people don't really like that, I guess.
Oh yeah, like when I buy a game, I hate when it has stickers I gotta peel off. I
Yeah,
worry about the label getting destroyed.
I mean, I guess you could put it in a like a protector with a sticker, so they have to rip it off, and then you can post that on eBay or take a picture of it so you can send it off to eBay
Right, and be like, hey,
if something like this happens.
right. Big Kenny used to put like gold stars on the inside of his PS3 games. And if he got back one that didn't have a gold star, he knew that he didn't sell it.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that, but yeah, you should always put like a picture of the game working on eBay sometimes, because I mean, there's some fucking professional, eBay scammer. They know how to play that eBay level to get that money back and get something free.
Like I said, that guy that sent me the baked beans, I went on his page. He sells lots of video games, and he had all of my Game Boy games listed for sale on his page, immediately following scamming me out of the games.
And what happened with that case?
Nothing. That's what I'm
What
saying.
do you mean nothing?
They didn't help me then either. I sent a guy
Man,
bought
you need to learn how to play the eBay game, man. Like, Jesus.
apparently I'm not as good as playing it as the scammers are. The guy spent $150 on 120 Game Boy games, and then all he did was send a picture of the bag opened, and he's like, look, eBay, he only sent me 20 games and a can of beans. See, here is the beans clearly in the photo. And I'm like, I
Oh
didn't.
wow, that kind of scam.
Yeah, exactly. And in the picture, and what's funny about the picture is he cherry picked the games. The 20 games that he claimed he got were all shit like sports or Barbie or whatever the fuck they were. They weren't good titles. The few good games that were in there, he took. And not only that, he took most of the games. And then I guess the can of beans must have weighed kind of close to what the package weighed. So when he shipped it back, the weight would be close. I have no idea how he got away with that. They sided with him, and I called him and I bitched for a couple weeks, and they're like, "Well, we sided with him." And now,
Yeah, honestly, man, you just gotta talk to the representative, man. I don't know. I guess I'm just good at words, man. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, it doesn't happen all the time, which is why I don't usually whatever. And this time I got lucky. I ended up selling the game broken for almost what I got for it working the first time. It was like $15 or $20 less.
Yeah, shit, I sell on Macari a lot more,
Oh.
man. I really like their policies.
And just so everybody doesn't think I'm scamming, see what that says? See where it says press start? It clearly shows the game had been read on the system. And I should have put that in the stupid when I posted it. But again, usually when I'm listing things, I'm listing a bunch of stuff and I get in a hurry and sometimes I forget to do minor details that end up coming
Shit,
back.
man, you can't. Why are you in a hurry, man? You're your own boss, man. What you got me to hurry about?
9 Lives says karma for scamming people.
Yeah, man, he should try to up his game, man. You gotta do that professional, man.
Well, the whole
You
point
can't
of
be lackluster as an eBay seller. You're gonna fail.
that's the whole one of the main reasons I'm leaving the market is I'm going to use that weekend time to get my listings up. I want to have 500 listings. I'm at like 340, which not even a month ago I was in the 200s, low 200s. So I'm trying to get my numbers up. Are we doing after stream tonight or what? Captain G, I was doing the after stream, but the after stream always consisted of Blowhardish, Retro Fan, and all those people. And now they just stream on Blow's channel. So Blow's stream on his channel is technically the after stream during the stream, and then also after the stream, I guess. And White Knight, that's what I'm doing. I am using I'm going to get inventory. I'm not just going to only buy stuff to list on eBay.
You need to paint them ugly ass shelves, man.
I mean, I know we've had this discussion. One of the reasons why
Them bitches ain't worth money, man. Them ain't no fucking special Blockbuster shelves, man.
Blockbuster had one of a kind shelves that you couldn't find anywhere else.
They look like trash, man.
I don't know if you've noticed, but find a VCR tape that has a Blockbuster case, and go tell me how much the Blockbuster case is going for.
Man, VHS tapes are going up in price, man. People are buying like Blue's Clues VHS tapes and selling them for like $20 each on eBay.
Josh sold a sealed Die Hard for $100.
Yeah, people just have this VHS fetish now because it's dying.
Well,
It's been dying.
I know I've said in the past I'm completely against the VHS thing. But if I see a sealed Die Hard at a garage sale for 50 cents, I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to list it.
Fuck, man. I'm pretty sure like 5 years ago we made fun of you buying those fucking Pokemon and fucking Disney VHS tapes.
I remember
and now
that.
5 years later, everybody's fucking buying them up like hotcakes. Like overspending bullshit for VHS tapes. But even though you made the wrong choice because Disney's VHS tapes ain't that much.
Right.
It's like these like obscure ones.
And I'm not going to take credit for being a trendsetter because the first person that I knew that was doing this years ago, back when Scott Squatch was filming, he had a character on a show called Sprinkles. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, he does the VHS tapes.
He has been doing VHS tapes before.
Damn, I bet you he got fucking $1 million in his inventory now.
Oh yeah, because he was never going after common ones. He was going for the rare stuff from the beginning, back when it wasn't worth nothing. So he's rich now, if he ever decides to sell.
Damn. Some of these fuckers want me. I should just go to my Goodwill, man, and just look at dumb VHS tapes. It's terrible.
I could still see. I knew we had a VHS problem when I went into a local value pawn by me, and they were selling black diamonds for like $9.99.
Oh god!
They had Disney VHS tapes for $9.99, and I'm like, oh, well, would you go any lower if I bought a bunch of them? She's like, no, those are in right now. We should be selling them $20 a piece. You're lucky.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and she was talking about a VHS tape that I used to trip over at garage sales for $0.25. I think it was like 101 Dalmatians or Aladdin or something. I forget what it was. But they're not charging pennies anymore. They're charging actual dollars. But yet when you walk into the pawn shop with a tub full of DVDs, which I just did this morning, they offer you a penny a piece or 5 cents or 10 cents. I'm like, are you kidding me? Get out of here.
You should offer your Disney VHS tapes to that pawn shop that was selling them for $20, man. And then when they say, "Oh, these are only worth like a couple dollars," you just point to their VHS tape saying these are the same.
That's
Come on, let's
actually
make a
been a good
deal.
strategy of mine. I'll usually call ahead of time a pawn shop that I know is like in outer space with their prices, and sometimes you can catch them slipping, and they'll overpay for your stuff because they're overcharging on their end.
Yeah, I mean everybody's overcharging these days, man.
Oh my god, haha, DVDs that I was getting rid of. Have no need for them. Definitely not. Wow. Washi was pawning DVDs today for food and scratcher money. Yeah, it's funny because I tried to call Josh and I got a voicemail. It said the number you are trying to reach has been disconnected. Click. It's like a voicemail. You can clearly tell it wasn't paid. So the reason why Josh hadn't came straight to me in the morning was probably because he needed more than $50, and $50 wasn't going to save his situation. So he was running around town for all the different stores sold, trying to come up with money.
Josh says he's going to get his driver's license, man. How you feel about that?
I want him to get his driver. I've been wanting that for years, because usually what happens is I'll be the only one that can drive, and then everybody needs a driver. Well, what happens if I'm not around? I'll be in Colorado for 3 weeks filming a movie. Who's going to drive everybody? You see what I'm saying? Everybody.
You're going to be in Colorado filming a movie, buddy.
Yes. Yes. I just signed the non-disclosure agreement.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it is. You will see me on the big screen, hopefully soon.
All right, man.
But most things.
Hell, fuck, Josh should do that Whatnot app. Holy shit, he got a lot of damn crazy T-shirts and stuff.
And Josh, I'm not trying to troll you. I'm trying to help you become an adult like the rest of us. And AB says, Kiwi, you got nuked today. See, here's the thing. Everybody thinks there's a giant war, me versus Josh. I'm not trying to be better than anybody. We're all humans. We're all equal. It says it in the Constitution.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Everybody is all equal and whatever. But, I want Josh to do better for himself. And Josh can't do better for himself if me and Mama Kay are holding him back. Because everybody thinks, oh, well, you guys are enabling him. Without you guys, he wouldn't be able to afford everything. That might be true. Maybe we are enabling him. So me and Mama Kay need to take a step back, because maybe it's the opposite. Maybe we're actually holding him back. Maybe we're holding Josh back. So what we need to do is we need to step back and let Josh prove to us that he's an adult and he can do it. I have confidence he can do it. I've seen Josh turn, for lack of a Bible term, water into wine multiple times. He bought a bunch of books a few weeks ago at the market. He paid like $1 a piece for them. There was a Dark Queen Duck book worth $100. So I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just got to hone it in, buy the right things. Not do Jacob and Co. Whether it be watches or shoes, by the way, Jacob and Co. shoes. But yeah, I know you spent $300 last night on Jacob and Co. shoes. I just said that. So I'm not necessarily cutting him off. I'm like a mother bird, and I'm kicking him out of the nest, not because I want him to fall flat on his face. I want him to fly. Fly, little birdie, fly. That's my thoughts on that. Because
you should have done that long ago, man.
I know, but AB says, "Why is your phone off then, Kiwi?" Yeah, actually, let me.
Shit, fucking Josh should get one of them electric scooters, man. Start putting on that bitch.
He could be like Mama Kay.
No, like one of them nice ones, man. They go like fucking 30. With like an all-day charge, man. I've seen them look fucking nice.
Oh yeah, here, hold on. Listen to this. This is what I get when I call Josh today. The person
Wow.
the person you have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time. Click. And then he was using Wi-Fi all day to talk to people. And I'm like, isn't your phone bill like $50 or something? How do you not? And then they wanted me to pay Josh the money I owed him, right? Watch this. I sent a video of me throwing, and it's weird. I was on the phone, so you couldn't hear it.
Damn, Josh, you just lost $500 like that. Holy shit, man.
I bought $10, $50 tickets. What? There's no way he bought that many. But no, if the clip had sound, which it was supposed to, I said, "Here's your $50, bitch," and I just threw it at him.
Well, at least you got it on camera.
Right. And actually, yeah, that way you can have like a better quality, I guess. Anyway, didn't spend shit on Lotto. It's a joke, guys. I figured that Josh didn't even have. If Josh had 500 on him, his phone wouldn't be, Here, matter of fact, I know that was just a clip, but let's see what it. I'm gonna try it live and see what it says this time. I'm gonna actually attempt to call him.
The person you have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time.
Nope. I'm not gonna show his phone number, but yeah, I just tried to call him live and it's still off. Oh. Sorry. I didn't believe you because I know. Oh wow. I don't know if he spends at least 50. He might. That was just a guesstimate. I'm just saying, like, that new ticket's 50. So if he buys one of those, there's $50. But I don't think he's buying Lotto on a daily basis. At least not right now.
All right, Aaron. I'm going to catch you later, man. I'm going to go play some Madden with a friend.
Okay, I will talk to you later, Justin.
All right. Peace out, man.
Thanks. I would like to thank everybody that joined this evening. I forget who it was that donated that $2 earlier, but thanks to you as well. Where was it? I want to give a proper thank you to the $2 donation. Thank you, Crystal A, for that $2 donation. I'm going to end it at 10 tonight, guys. But yeah, broke but spent 300. Well, see, Lottery King, that's the reason why I don't have the best inventory in my store, because if I have a choice of buying something to attempt to make money versus paying a bill, I'm going to pay the bill first, and then I'm going to buy the items later, unless there's a way I could, manipulate stuff around. But for the most part, drop link, Aaron. Let's chat. I miss you. I mean, I'll drop the link, but I'm probably going to be getting off here in a couple minutes. Josh, if you're not broke, please explain not being able to pay Aaron or Mama K back. Why is your... Yeah, exactly. There's so many things that Josh owes me for. Josh, every time I owe him for something, he usually gets his money like relatively fast. And he knows that things aren't necessarily. I'm not rich by any means. I need my money for my own stuff, but it's a back and forth. And I'm never gonna completely write off, my family, but business wise, I gotta start getting down to business. This is the year, quarter one is almost in the books, so, and it wasn't a horrible quarter, but it wasn't the best quarter I've ever had either. So, there's always room for improvement. So make that loot. Yeah, that's the plan. Make as much loot as possible. Welcome, Diego. And I want to thank everybody for joining this evening. Had a lot of fun. And I will see you guys next Thursday Will I be? Yeah, no. Actually, I'm gonna be live Wednesday of next week because I got a Kosharsky episode dropping. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be lit. There's 2 Kosharsky episodes left this season, so it'll be part 1 of 2. Granted, they're 2 totally separate videos. But anyway, I will see you guys next Thursday on the live stream. I'm out. Woo.